Hi there, Pisces. How are you today? Welcome to your reading. And in this reading today, we're going to be looking at a situation that's currently happening in your life around you that's impacting you. So we're going to look at what's going to come of this situation and get some guidance from spirit on moving forward, moving through, and just some clarity and anything else that you might need. This is timeless. So whenever you get to this message and the first few cards resonate, so we'll look at your current energy first. Also for Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node. So if your messages aren't in this one for this series, you can check out your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising and North Node as well. So we've got 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Something activating in the heart space. This feels non-smooth at the moment. There feels like there's an expansion, but it's like staccato, like back and forth, back and forth. Not in a bad way, kind of just like in a, do you know, like when you can't start a car properly and then it kind of chugs. There's that feeling that's coming with this energy. And we've got community. This feels very new. Man holding a coin. And we've got magician in the mirror. Something very there's an opening. I'm free, just something opening. Some of you, this is more resources, angel of love. Yeah, there's a heart space opening happening. Daughter value, money and love right now. This feels very good. This feels very good. 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So we've got the crown chakra here. You are, I feel like you're being gifted at the moment. And we've got temple path on the bottom. So it's very spiritual pathway energy. I feel like you're being gifted from spirit some insight, some learning, some guidance on moving forward with something. And it's to do with perhaps life choices, career choices, community, putting you in the pathway of people that can help you advance. Okay, let's look at the tarot. There's what's the situation happening around you is a lot more energy based than it is physically based. The physical is like you're getting an insight of something and then all of a sudden that appears in your reality. I mean, that happens to us a lot, but I feel like that is the situation you're in right now. So it's this, something is like kind of moving in your heart space, and it feels very powerful, but it's also quite unknown. It's like a depth here, something around the way that you are seeing people. It's like you're seeing people perhaps for the first time. It's like you're seeing people's energy. You could be seeing people, seeing like orbs. You could be seeing auras. Something about manifestation here as well. And it's not necessarily if you like manifestation, the I want side of manifestation. This is kind of the tapping into what's accessible, what's universal consciousness energy, very, very deep. But there is something here around connecting spiritual pathway and financial pathway, like resources pathway. This could also be somebody coming in to give you money, give you resources, help invest in you, and perhaps, or to share resources with you, or to provide something for you. This is going to look different to everybody because I'm just getting a lot of, like, spirit's giving me like visuals, and I'm getting lots of different types of scenarios. Empress. Of course. This time now, this is the beginning of a really plush phase for you. King of Water. I keep saying plush and I don't know why. Just literally over the last like 3 days, it's this buoyancy of newness, experience, comfort, joy, pleasure, creativity. 4 of Water. I want to say if somebody offers to help you, say yes. Don't be tempted. I was just about to say, don't be tempted to say no. Because Yeah, we've got transformation. There's big spiritual transformation happening. Five of air. No matter what people say around you and what they do, six of water, you are learning to shut all of that out and not be impacted by energy around you. Fortune's wheel, we're definitely moving forward. And I feel quite positively for a lot of you, there's spiritual activation. This is going to be seeing things, hearing things, experiencing things, feeling things, your knowing, and just your power, your spiritual power. But there's something about that spiritual connection that is coming into the physical world, because we've got the magician in the mirror, which is uh, the masculine, action orientated, kind of the father spirit energy. I want to know where this goes, because there's a feeling there's a feeling of success and triumph over something, and we've got the transformation as well, which is triumph over the ego, over like the death energy, that over the ego, and triumph in a situation. But I really feel triumph in so many areas, which feels really positive. Let's look at the pathway coming up. So we're in a situation at the moment where we're possibly around new people, but we're being encouraged to go into kind of more community level situations. The biggest thing is what's happening in the heart space. Whatever it is, this situation has triggered you in the heart space. It's kind of like broken you open. We've got flying. This is exactly what I'm feeling. This triumph. It's this like just flying over everything, not getting lost in the maze, not getting lost in anything. This is just rainbows and goodness and gloriousness and just beauty. That's the feeling. Okay. How is this coming about? We've got Wizard of Awareness. We've got the Magician and the Wizard. Magic Stream. What else for the viewer, please, Spirit? We've got Commitment and Gentle Gardener. Tend to your ideas. If you've got an idea to create something, what I'm hearing from Spirit actually is tenderly love it. Be tender with it and love it and encourage it and nurture it. Yeah, you are no longer scared of anything when it comes to heart space. That's what the breakthrough is right now. Because it's like you know that you have absolute solid spiritual backup. That's what I feel like. Um, be gentle with yourself, with what you're doing, and place things. It's like placing things gently at the moment, and be committed to that. It's trusting that the magic is going to come very soon. At the moment, it feels a little upstream, because it's like Spirit saying, just soak up what you're going through right now. It's like you have to be in this rejig of the heart space, this opening up of the heart space, this depth of the heart space. It's like you have so much depth already, but you're tapping into something that, I mean, it's infinite, but you're tapping into something even deeper on a collective level, which is very Pisces energy, very 12th house energy. But the spiritual wrapping of what's happening to you and what's happening through your sense of love, your sense of heart space, your sense of devotion at the moment is like it's igniting something. And we've got Dragon's Lair. Whatever happens, you know that there you can go anywhere. It's like you have this invincibility about you at the moment, this veil of invincibility, and you're finding things that you thought you lost that have kept some parts of your heart space closed. And I don't mean closed in a bad way. I mean closed as in, I mean, it's never in a bad way, but closed like, because I've got the feeling, but not the words. Bear with me. There's a sense of luck coming through. It's this, you're just going to find out things, you're going to find things, you're going to come across things. And it's like there's an effortlessness about this next part of your pathway. It's quite thrilling, actually. Okay, what else have we got coming up? Trickster. This is detours. This is life sending you on detours and trusting those detours. Yeah, we're in new beginnings. We're certainly in new beginnings for you, viewer. Abundant new beginnings. Yeah. Whatever you need on your pathway for this next phase, and that's the duration of that's going to be different, obviously, for everybody. Whatever that is, there's something else in here for you as well. There we go. Whatever you need is just coming in at the right time. Yeah, answering the call, flowing river. It's purposeful energy. It's like this, whatever's happening spiritually, you're answering the call to do something that you are meant to do, to be somewhere you're meant to be, and this sometimes doing the thing that we're meant to do and answering the call isn't a lifelong thing. Sometimes it's one action, it's one sentence, it's one word, but there's something, you're going to be in the right place at the right time to be able to make a difference somehow. So you're going to be sent on some detours. Don't be fazed by the detours. Trust the detours and go with the flow. That feels expressly important from spirit here. If you are feeling a tenseness on your chest, or you're obviously nothing medical here, if you're feeling a tenseness around, like an emotional tenseness around heart space or chest, or kind of upper body, it will dissipate as you start to be in these random situations that aren't divinely random whatsoever, and you're gonna feel that. I mean, it's an incredible feeling when something has thrown us off completely. Missed a plane, missed a train, car broken down, something, and then something happens where you are the only person in that situation, or you're the perfect person in that situation to help somebody else. There is this unbelievable sense of service and purposefulness that we get that is indescribable, and there's pure joy in that. And I feel like that's what spirit are kind of taking you on this adventure. And we've got owl medicine and eagle medicine. We're in new beginnings, and what the things that you've been learning, there has been a lot of healing happening. The things that you've been learning, you're going to start to be in situations to pass them on. But the really big things, like the big things, the transformational things. And we've got circle of life and white buffalo. When you need something, it will come at the right time. There is always resources for you. There is always enough. So don't be thrown if things feel sparse. There's just the phases. It's like you're understanding the different types of phases, the different duration of phases. Everything is connected. Everything comes together. And the things that you feel like you lost, or the things that you feel like you forgot about, put up on the shelf and got super dusty, emotionally, anything, spiritually, hobbies, anything like that, gonna come back and reintegrate. I want to see what's activating for you. This feels really quite powerful and enjoyable. And I'm hearing like laughing, and it feels really enjoyable. Oops. Taking risks. Yes. We've got an eagle here as well, haven't we? Yeah. Taking risks. That risk is this trickster, trusting the divine detour. What else is activating for the viewer, please, Spirit? Happiness. Yay. Yes. If I wasn't going to move the table, I'd be jumping for you. This is exactly it. Taking that, the risks are going to pay off, but it's the risks where the excitement is there. We've got one more. Where are we? Still in there somewhere. Okay. It will pay off. Like, don't worry. Like, it's like, don't even worry about the things that don't work. Just try something else. Where are we? I think we're at the top somewhere. Here we go. This is what is up ahead for you, Pisces. Delight and happiness. That's what Spirit's has been bringing through the whole reading. Taking risks. These feel like risks that aren't risks. So it looks like a risk from the outside. Like, it's like if you knew you know that you're not going to fail, or you just have this feeling about something, and you take that risk, and it kind of looks like a risk, and it can feel like a risk, but it's like you know that there's no other way, there's no other thing for you to do. It's the right thing for you to do. This could be buying a house, this could be starting a business, this could be investing in something, this could be learning something. It's going to be very different, obviously, for everybody, but trust these detours. And it's like almost like you are going to feel physically not to step back. Trust those nudges. That's not even Spirit helping you. I think that's your own wisdom, your own intuition, and Spirit trying to help you recognize that, or get a deeper sense of that, that's more profound through your life, that's more obvious to you, because it can be very difficult sometimes in the hustle and bustle of life to listen to that. And we go through phases where we can hear it really clearly, we can't hear it at all, and there's all these ups and downs. But I feel like Spirit are trying to get that solidified for something else that's coming up for you after this phase. Yes, autumn, release the old and rest. So there's something else coming up after this phase, which I'm picking up on that energy, and that's connected to this and this and this. Because we're at Fortune's wheel, so we're kind of like halfway through the journey. We're kind of going, we've got this different perspective, we've learned a bunch of stuff, we're on this next part of the pathway, and then something else happens that puts us on a whole new pathway. We're in chapters at the moment, but we're at the end chapters of the book, and soon, 6 months to a year, is going to be the next book. At the moment, we're closing the chapters. So that's where we've got autumn, release the old and rest. See beyond see beyond the current situation. There is something else coming up ahead. Okay, something else coming up ahead. But you're still in this joy mode. Where are we going? Nope. Take it. Shapeshifter. Transform and unveil your gifts. We've got a lot of transformation here. You are being encouraged to develop new skills, or develop advanced existing skills. I think I said that wrong. Develop advanced existing skills. Advance your existing skills, or continue to develop. And we've got She-Wolf. Unleash the wild within. Take a risk. It's almost like betting on yourself. And this is to do with your creativity. This is to do with a new beginning that is in your own creative edge, where you are. This is wearing the clothes you want to wear. This is having your hair the way you want to have it. This is it's not a reinvention of you. This is coming back to you, but in kind of really small ways as well as big ways. A mirror guardian, take time to reflect. I feel like this is how far have you come, because you've got so much to give. And this is reflecting on how far you've come. For some of you as well, this reflection is reflecting on, this could be meditation into whatever it is that you enjoy meditation, if you do meditation. For others of you, this is to do with your astrological chart. She's looking into the universe here. She's looking into the reflection into the stars, so the reflection of the universe back at you. That reflection is like when we go in and we can tap into that web of light, that web of love. It's seeing the divine in others as well, seeing the divine in everything and the connection of everything here with the circle of life as well. Mountains, stand your ground. Yeah, you cannot be moved. You are solid right now. This is very beautiful. Okay, let's have a look at some advice as you go through this phase, but also as you enter the next phase. So what do we need to know about this phase? What is coming up Empress again, Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love here, guys. A lot of love. There's a lot of love. And this Empress energy is you. That you're kind of metamorphosizing into this Empress energy. It's like you're grounding the spiritual side and you are lifting the earth, like the physical, into spirit. There's a two-way energy here. Very High Priestess energy. For some of you, this could be you creating something new or birthing something new, moving into something new. But there's also, we've got this self-care energy. So there's like self-care, the self-care, self-love, recognition, but also recognizing that is connected to everything else. Like the feeling of love is connected to everything else. What I'm hearing from spirit is little and often self-care. Okay. I feel like there was something else that wanted to come out here. It might be this card here. Okay, we've got the Three of Swords, Eight of Cups. This feels like past energy, and the Nine of Cups. This heart energy that we've got here, the Angel of Love, and you're gonna understand and make sense of things that caused pain in the past. Perhaps things that you walked away from, but you are walking away from anything in the mind space, anything in the mind space that keeps you attached to any pain from the past, because I feel like that is being released. You're understanding it in a different way. Yeah, and as soon as that happens, it's like you unlock this Nine of Cups. This feels very metaphorical. Oops, no, that was the wrong one. This feels, no, oh my God, sorry, hold on. This feels very metaphorical. The Eight of Cups and the Three of Swords. It feels mental pain, like mental retriggering of pain in the past. It doesn't feel like a heartbreak now. If something is going on where there is pain in the heart space of a recent situation, Spirit's saying, reflect on your thoughts about the situation and like the communication within the situation, and then recommit to what you know to be true. You've got a very, very strong inner knowing, and it's for some reason it's heightened at this period of your life, at this time. Okay, what is where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? I wasn't sure what we were asking then. Yeah, we've got the Page of Cups. And we've got a bonus. Page of Wands, Page of Cups. This is all about trying new things. Don't take life too seriously. Allow this trickster energy to come through, this life force trickster energy to come through. Be curious. Be in communities where people are encouraging you to try new things. There's no judgment. And just try different things and enjoy it. Have fun. Have fun. Be playful with this energy, because it's yours to enjoy. Yeah, it's yours to enjoy right now. Knight of Cups. So for some of you, this could be somebody coming towards you or in connection with somebody that you are in a romantic connection with, or have some kind of romantic connection or history with, or meet somebody new, being in the right place at the right time that was not the place you planned to be. But for all of you, that might or might not be the case. It's not going to be, that won't necessarily be for everybody, because the strongest feeling I'm getting from this is like you having a romance with yourself. This is you taking yourself out on a date. This is you really thriving and enjoying life, just totally in the flow, like not being perturbed by anything. Okay, let's have a look at what might be hidden here that we need to be aware of. Okay. we have Six of Cups, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. I want to say again, I think this came up earlier, don't overpromise and underdeliver. Don't overpromise yourself and overstretch yourself to a point where it's a lot of pressure on you. Because it's so tempting to say, yeah, absolutely, I'll help with that. And we can't. We don't have the energy. We don't have the resources, something. Don't overstretch yourself, because that's the thing that will knock you back from having the energy and the desire to keep stepping forward. It will make you want to pause when spirit really are encouraging you to go forward. And it's to do with being in the right place at the right time. Okay, let's look at possible outcome energy with whatever this situation is to do with, whatever's triggered your heart space energy. We've got Four of Pentacles. Outcome energy for the viewer, please. Spirit, outcome energy for the viewer. The Moon, nice. This is the depth, I think, that we're feeling. I think that was the King of Swords. And there's one more in here somewhere. Two of Cups. Okay. Yeah. Yes, King of Swords. This is the devotion to spiritual pathway. This is the balancing of light and dark. This is going into the depths, going into secret realms as well spiritually. I do feel like you're being given insight into some very special things spiritually, and that will resonate obviously if you have any kind of spiritual practice where perhaps you astral travel, or you communicate with spirit, you've got spirit guides, or there's a gift that you're developing. This is taking you deeper, and it's like you're going to be given like the inner secrets of something. But stay committed to your pathway here, your spiritual pathway here, because that is what opens everything else up. But I feel like that's really natural through all of this. Staying true to your spiritual pathway is also staying true to the humanness, which is the self-care, honoring, like know when you've exhausted a lot of energy, know when you have energy to give. Like the balance of that is coming through with this. The truth and the truth of a soulmate connection, the truth of a love connection, the truth of true love is going to become very clear by the time this phase is over. You are going to understand this as a soulmate connection. There is a surrender feeling here though as well, like to completely surrender. Oops, okay, let's have a look. Let's get some words of wisdom from spirit. What do we need to know about moving through this pathway right now? Because this situation, there's something like a lightness coming. There's the most important thing really feels like be in the right place at the right time, like, and trust those detours, because there's something, it's this phase and then it's the phase after this. Morning star, keep shining even when the others have quit. You're really on your own pathway at the moment that is connected but solo, if that makes sense. Like you have this community, you have this, and we've got dark side, don't hide yourself away. You have this community, you have people to connect with, you have people to exchange energy with on lots of different levels. But you also there's also something about this, well, there's a self-care, there is being very aware of things in the physical, so perhaps what you're eating, what your like material, some things material. So it could be, if you, for example, like this is going to be the same for everybody, and again this isn't any kind of medical advice, but if you have like because sometimes I get this, it's the only thing that's coming up for me at the moment. Sometimes like I've got a top that has like a label in it and it's really itchy, and it's instead of in that kind of situation, instead of just dealing with it, if you cut the label out and it's still, do you know when you've got that little bit left in it and it's still itching you on your neck or on your side, don't wear it because it's uncomfortable in the physical level. And at the moment with this Empress energy, it's like being in the pleasure of a physical environment. And don't knock yourself in there. I feel like you'll know what I mean by that, because it's going to be, again, that's going to be different for everybody, but keep everything good for you and nourishing for you. Clothes, food, um, like anything you consume, anything you're surrounding yourself with, anything that feels comfortable for you. It's that environment, perhaps being in nature as well for some of you. And dark side, don't hide yourself away. So it's the balance of being on this solo journey, or this solo part of your journey, because you're the only person that's really experiencing this at the moment. And there can be lots of positivity going on around you, but it's like you feel connected and singular all at the same time. It's this very beautiful duality that's coming through. It's like the profound experience of being human in spiritual awareness. Okay, replenish. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Spirit always say it better than I do. Of course, the sun will rise and we will try again. So anything where we had the curiosity, that with the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, it's not about getting it right. This is about the experience and the playfulness and just having fun, just trying things. It's like being a kid again. It's like going go-karting, or crazy golf, or just something that you would have enjoyed as a kid. We've got inspire. There's a fire inside you burning brighter than the sun. Yeah, this is that lift, that flying energy. Courage. Wish upon a star and release all limiting beliefs. Yeah, this is the headspace that we had here. So limiting beliefs on a past love experience, limiting beliefs on why something happened. It was to do with love space. Whatever that was, it was the mind space that was getting in the way of something, but that is being rejigged now, but not in a harsh way, in a very gentle, loving, the power of love way. And that's what's kind of going through you right now. And we've got the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups come out in your outcome. So, I mean, we're looking very positive here. Oh, new beginnings. From chaos comes calm. Yeah, we're in new beginnings when it comes to the love space, when it comes to love environments. Okay, let's get some final words of guidance, some final guidance messages for you, viewer. What do we need to know for Pisces, please? Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. Spirit never ceases to amaze me. Trickster, taking risks. Oops. And okay, right. Are we okay? I saw this earlier when I was shuffling. It was at the bottom of the deck, and I've just turned it over, and it's the bottom of the deck there. So I feel it's important for you, so I'm going to take that one as well. We have oh wow, okay. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. What you need will show up on your pathway. It's like spirit saying that's all you need to know right now. We will be there. And we've got the white buffalo spirit, which is just reinforcing that energy. Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. You don't need to know where you're going. Just trust the flow, trust the detours. Crow spirit, co-create with spirit. They are putting you in a position where they really want to work with you. And they're giving you these downloads. They're giving you access. Like I feel like it's very special access. And grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. This is the one that was making me laugh. And look at the crown. Look at the crown. Just like play with it, enjoy it, take a leap of faith, put your crown on and jump. I'm very excited for you. I do feel very excited for Pisces energy. And we've got flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. This, because we had the magician come up twice and we had high priestess energy just come through as well, because it was just here. The energy was here with the rest of the reading, and this card for me in this particular deck is the high priestess card, the flamingo spirit. Embrace the in-between. And I saw it on the bottom of the deck and I was like, no, because maybe it's just me. But then it was at the bottom of the deck again and I was like, that's definitely for you. So I want to show you this one as well. It's the in-between of spirit and physical, because that's a lot of what spirit brought up in the reading for you today. Okay, please let me know how you get on, because I'm very excited to see what this energy brings for you. Okay, I'll leave it there. I hope you got some messages of guidance from Spirit today with the situation that you're going through right now in the heart space, but understanding sort of where that's leading and getting some guidance about the next part of your pathway, and just how the situation, the energy that's accessible within this situation for you. And it's giving you just some clarity and some comfort. Okay. All right then, viewer. Thank you for watching the reading with me today, as always, and I hope to see you next time. Take care.